508-234-0400. On the web at shiningrock.com. Shining Rock Golf Club of Northbridge. Never miss any of your favorite programs on Radio Central WCRN. For on-demand replays of this and other shows, crnradio.com. They cannot offend you because they know not what they say. Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking with your hosts Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium Randall Bird.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And Randall, we did it. And by we, I mean our own, what do you call them? The Patriots? The Patriotics. The New England Patriotics are now in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did you know this?
Yeah, I knew this from
No,
last
he did
week.
not know this.
Well, when they won the division championship.
Yep.
Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
The league championship.
Yep.
Then they were going.
They're going.
I don't know who they're facing.
They're facing the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, yeah.
You got it?
And hopefully,
You know why I kind of knew that?
Why?
Because there's some association with Cardi B and something with the Seahawks.
No, Cardi B. There's associated with Cardi B and Diggs, who's on the Patriotics.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's called the
they were
baby.
talking
By
about.
the way, the association is the baby. So
All right.
there we go.
yeah. And
So
hopefully,
we know that.
Yeah.
Ryan, hopefully it won't go into extra innings.
That's right.
Yes.
But we have
Ray's here. Ray's here. We didn't give him his intro music, but we're not gonna. We'll dispense with that to the day since he's already up on the
But
day.
that's next weekend, right? This weekend we have to deal with the grammatics or whatever it is that's coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah,
grammatics.
Yeah.
What's the grammatics?
that's informally known as the Grammys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
You
you were
weren't
up
aware?
on- No, I was not aware.
All right.
Isn't the Pro Bowl this weekend? Supposedly. Okay, so who plays in the Pro Bowl?
Nobody
no
announced.
one. But,
No.
well, no, I know it's people who no, they're in Cancun. The people who aren't in the Super Bowl. But the thing is that no. But here's the thing is, okay, I am like being paid millions and millions of dollars as a running
Really?
back. Yes, let's just go with that. Whatever, it doesn't even matter, right? Or as a kicker, I don't care. It doesn't matter. And I get picked for the Pro Bowl. Do I actually go? Because what if I get injured in the Pro Bowl?
Yes.
It's not contact.
That's like flag
You can
football.
still get hurt though.
Absolutely.
I wrestled for like 6 years through high school, which if anyone knows wrestling, it's not like the easiest of sports out there. And I never got hurt. I played flag foot. I played like flag football. I played intramural softball. I dislocated my shoulder. I played flag football. I like almost broke a toe. I mean, like the stuff you're not supposed to
And
get
your
hurt on.
broom ball injuries
No.
were just off.
Oh yes, those were fantastic. All right, enough of this. Enough of
All
this.
right. We need to
stupidity.
bring in some royalty to elevate our conversation.
Well, he's here. I'm not giving him his intro music
Okay.
today. He'll have to deal without it. But we will say it's time for El Ray
Yes.
in the
Great
wine
wine.
of the
Yeah.
week. What's the wine of the
Welcome,
week today, Ray?
You know, I thought today I would give some long overdue love for a great grape varietal.
Okay.
Malbec. Malbec.
Love
from,
Malbec.
Malbec from Argentina.
Isn't that the black wine of Cahors?
It is the same grape, but a different profile entirely from Argentina.
All right.
So this one is from Argentina.
Which one is it?
And of the ton of Malbec we have upstairs, I picked Kaken Ultra Malbec. This is the elite level of Malbec, and the name
From
Kaken,
Chile or Argentina? Argentina.
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 So the name Kaken. Randall, do you have any idea what a Kaken is?
I know.
It
I know.
sounds
That's not
delicious
fair.
and-
Ryan
I know.
is down
I
there,
know.
but-
I know.
So a Kaken is, or a Kaken, are wild geese that routinely transit the Andes Mountains from Argentina into Chile and vice versa.
Mhm.
So they took that name, Kaken. But here's the difference between what Ryan said about Malbec from Cahors and Malbec from Argentina. In this area of Mendoza, it's extremely high elevation. We're the Andes Mountains. And in this particular case, this comes from an area called where you were, Yucco Valley.
Mhm.
So
When
what
your
is-
plane crashed in the Andes.
You
Back
know
in the
about
day.
you know about
Yeah.
that one, yes.
Yeah.
I met one of the guys who survived that, by the way.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there's
Likes the long pork.
the thing about Mendoza or Yucco Valley is this high elevation. What they're known for is producing wines of incredible structure,
Mm.
vibrant fruit, very refined tannins, and just an absolutely delicious bottle of wine. So again, as I always say about aromas and flavor, it's all subjective. However, here you can expect a lot of black fruit, blackberries, actually some red fruit as well with black. Well, I take that back. Blackberry, black raspberry, little hint of licorice, little hint of chocolate, and a little bit of maybe Ryan, you could pick that out. A little bit of clove there as well.
It's really yeah. It's the spice rack is in there. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's a hearty red wine. This is a perfect day for
Oh, a
minus 2
great day
degrees.
today. You know, a lot of people say, "Gee, I'm gonna put a ribeye steak on. I want to put a filet mignon."
Some
And
long pork.
That,
Yeah.
We're not getting into that.
Okay.
I slipped on that one. I should have.
And you know, steaks. Let me
Yeah.
grab a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. Let me tell you, Malbec is really a better match with beef than
Yeah.
Cabernet Sauvignon. Believe it or not, but this would pair well with it.
If you ever get a chance, Argentinian beef, especially the way they cut the cattle, where they cut the steaks and stuff up, is unbelievable. And they're known for having these great grilling barbecue type things they have
Absolutely, yeah.
out there. As a matter of fact, in Argentina, it's tradition that you bring your own steak knife to a
knife
dinner,
fight.
to a gathering.
Oh,
And I was actually over in Argentina and going from Argentina to Chile, and I was given the gift of a steak knife that had my name on it, right? So, but there was probably about, I want to say there was like 16 of us in this group, and we all got our steak knives. And of course, most of us have carry-on luggage, and we put all of our steak knives in the
Yeah.
carry-on luggage. And it was fine. We could actually have it in our luggage, and it went from Argentina at the time. It went from Argentina to Chile. But my dad happened to go on the trip with me, and I said, do they ever wonder, like there's 15, 16 people all with knives in their things, and they're putting them
Well,
on a plane? Did they ever go like, huh,
the weird part was that the pilot's name was Ryan.
that's true.
So they thought you were coming for, some revenge there. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, why did you mention that your name's on it? Is that like,
Well, no, that they gave you like a personalized steak
I
knife
get
is what I
that.
was getting at.
Like,
But I mean, like,
okay.
yes, that's all I was saying.
all right.
Did I tell you about the time I was in Chile and I was being mistaken for Andre Agassi?
No.
It's true.
All right.
Well, the bald-headed Andre Agassi, not the flowing hair
Yes.
Yeah.
Andre Agassi. That's a very
In
important.
his prime.
Yeah, is a very important
Yeah.
distinction. All right, enough of that.
Okay.
All right,
Great wine,
so-
Ray. How much is it?
Okay.
Taste the name again. How much is it
Okay.
right now?
So 2021 vintage Kaken Ultra Malbec. The regular everyday price is $29.99. Today and all of next week, it will be on bottle one, 20% off.
Oh, that's
So if
pretty
you
good.
buy more than one, what does the bottle one mean? You
Just, you buy the bottle, it's automatically in
Yeah,
discount.
I mean, you
but
don't.
if you get 3 of them, you're still getting
It's still-
discount.
you're still
Oh,
getting
okay.
discount. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have to buy one. It's,
All right.
it's like basically it's on sale.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Since Ray is here, and I know Ray wants to be here for this, so we're just going to go right into it. We actually got a new sponsor this week of It's the Liquor Talking, and it's Stateside Vodka, and they're I'm going to go through their Stateside Vodka is made from 100% U.S. corn. It is 7 times distilled, Randall, but it's pot stilled 7 times.
Right.
Which is different than having a column still and saying it 7 times and pulling it off on a different level, correct?
Right. Well, with a column still, you're going to get more purity faster. So they equate how many times it's distilled,
Still, right.
usually in one run.
But if you do a pot still, you have to
You have to empty it, recharge it,
right.
put it in, distill it.
And it's also freeze filtered, and they use cutting edge filtration system. It chills the stateside vodka to -7 degrees Celsius. I think that's what it is outside today, removing impurities for an exceptional finish. And it's all American made in Fishtown neighborhood of Philadelphia.
That's right. So our new sponsor, Stateside, with the vodka. I think we're going to have to take a break, Ray. If you're with us,
Yeah, you
when
wanna
we
stay
come
with us?
back? That'll be fun. But please stay tuned. It's the Liquor Talking here on WCRN.
10
Commercials, and we'll come back on the other side. You know that we do this with the Facebook Live presentation. If you really want to see what this looks like,
Yeah, that's true too. You could do that. And when we come back, Johnny's making us up some martinis. All right. All right. Well, Johnny's going to get that. Well, Johnny's going to get that for when we come back on. In between that,
Oh boy,
yeah, in between that time, we'll have the stateside
little
martini.
taste of heaven.
Little taste of heaven. This is not available yet. This is actually our sample bottle of it. This is the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. And it's done it, of course, they already have it at 100 proof bottled and bond. You want to tell people what bottled and bond means, Randall?
That
Like,
means
what
that
do you-
it's a bottled in a bonded warehouse.
right, but there's
No, it's
specifications.
so this is a legal definition that allows people to feel confident that they're not getting an inferior product. That was what it started as back in the day. So it was a sign of quality because you had no access to the warehouse. It was bonded, meaning that the tax agent and the distillery person had to open their keys in the lock at the same time to get in there. And that it's bottled at a higher proof strength, and it has some regulations on when the distillate was made and what types of purity kind of things they're having. So they have discussions about it has to be made within the same distilling season and be put together in the barrel from the same distillery. So you can't be mixing, watering down, doing this, and it's done at a higher thing, but almost always at least the 50% alcohol by volume to get the 100 proof on that.
So this is actually going to be our single barrel of the Heaven Hill 7-year bottled and bond. This one happens to be 7 years old. So everybody can, so you guys can all try it. This one, the name of the barrel is going to be The Hills Have Eyes. And the reason is was pulled from the Deatsville
Oh boy.
rick houses at Heaven Hill, which is in the Deatsville area in Deatsville. Thank you. And this was Warehouse II. So this is The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, I thought it was AYES. The Hills Have Eyes. Like,
That is, but it's a double
Cheers.
meaning.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers, everybody.
all right.
Man, this was like this
I
was
don't
such a
know, Ray,
standout.
if you're into bondage, but this is pretty delicious
It
stuff.
wasn't bondage.
Okay.
You know what the best safe word is for bondage, right?
What?
Meatloaf. I'll do anything but love, but I won't do that.
This
No,
is-
that's
this is-
a that's an adult dad
outstanding.
joke.
Are you enjoying it?
This is
this is-
outstanding.
Isn't this really good?
Yeah, it really is.
Now it'll probably be 3 months before we get this, but it has been picked. It has been put into the system. So you guys are all getting a first.
So they'll send out advanced samples for a lot of people who don't understand that. You've made your
Yeah.
pick, but now they have to go through the whole process. They have to
Right.
generate a label that has your name and the things on it.
Mhm.
And then it has to get shipped. The distributor has to pick it up and
There's a lot of
bring it
things
to
that
your
goes.
store and
Right.
all sorts of stuff. So
So keep an eye out for this one. It will make a notice on this when it comes out. Follow us on Instagram. Julio's Liquors on Instagram or Facebook. We will make a notice when it comes out. If you really want the download, follow me on Whiskey Journeyman. No E in whiskey. Whiskey Journeyman on Instagram.
but please maintain a safe distance.
Safe distance, please. All right. So we should be coming back soon, I would assume. I don't
Sure.
know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. What does the studio audience think of this one? Do we like this one? I think it's really good. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try that one. I get another sample that we want to try. Maybe we'll try that later in the show.
All right.
Guys,
All right, here we go. We're coming back. Maybe. Someday. Someday we'll be together. Oh, there we go.
What do you get when you mix a spirit specialist extraordinaire with Lord Supreme Commander of the Gardens? You get It's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and spirits medium Randall Bird. Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in Julio's Liquors.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. First of all, I wanted to say to everybody, today is the last day of January. So it's the last day of dry January. So we're having a triple punch day. For those of you who follow along and
For
do
flinching.
for flinching, do our whole card system. Today will be triple. Everything is worth triple punches today. And you can look this up afterwards, but I thought I'd put it out there because I know a lot of our club members listen to the show.
So you're saying that if you purchase stuff, the value of it gets you 3 punches on your
on your card, on your
punch
dram card, right?
I thought we were going to get like some kind of punch, like in a
Ray
bowl.
would kill you,
that
Randall.
would
Ray would
taste it.
kill you.
No, I know that. That's
All
why I
right,
was
just
saying.
pointing that out to you. All right, now I just told you that we have a new sponsor, Stateside Vodka. So we'll be using them a lot when we're doing anything that deals with, of course, with vodka. Johnny on the Spot has made us.
Okay.
Ray wanted to be here for this, so I wanted to make sure he got here for this one. He has made us an extra dry, dirty martini, and the ingredients are 5 ounces of Stateside vodka, 1 ounce of dry vermouth, 1 ounce of olive juice brine, and 1 dash of orange bitters. Here's the little twist that he put in there, right? Olive garnish and a twist of lemon, too. All right. So try away. Did you give the studio audience get any of this? Oh, they've already drank. Did they get any? Nice glassware, Johnny. Man, that's pretty dang good.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, of us on that are sitting here right now, I know Ray wanted to be involved because he loves martinis.
I do.
How does this go? What do you think?
I think it's delicious. I do like it shaken, not stirred.
Did you shake it or stir it? Stirred it. So you like it shaken.
Yes.
All right. He likes to bruise everything.
Just like
He likes to bruise it.
James Bond.
Does he drink martinis?
Shaken, not stirred. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know. This is pretty good. Now, the one ingredient you had that on there, Johnny, that orange bitters. I had never heard that before, but that seemed like a pretty. It tastes. You could taste great.
Hmm.
Got that from Ray. Well,
Yeah.
well, the fact that I never heard from it and it came by for Ray, that makes it total sense now.
Yeah.
So, good martini, John. Stateside. What did you try it? Good. You like it? All right. Good. Makes it. What's that? Wants to showcase the vodka. Absolutely did a great job of that. So, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That's the only reason I'm saying it because I wanted to sip of this martini because it's really good. All right. Ray, do you feel better now that you get to try the martini?
It's bringing back memories of about, I don't know, 45 years ago when I used to make deals at lunchtime over martinis.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just to go over it one more time, Stateside, 7 times pot distilled, and that's a big difference. Freeze filtered, to -7 degrees Celsius, and made in Philadelphia in Fishtown.
Yeah.
Do you know what Fishtown is, Randall?
No.
Okay. I don't either. I'm gonna find out though.
I thought it was brotherly love. I don't know what it was.
I don't know. It's really good. All right.
Okay.
We've done that. We talked about we tried Heaven Hill, which is our new whiskey coming out that we just picked. So that one's coming out. We tried that during the break. If you want to see that, you'll have to go to our Facebook page, Julia's Liquors Facebook page, or in a couple days it'll be on wherever you get your podcasts, and including YouTube. All right. You guys want to do the oh, you know what we should do? Let's do a Burns night recap. That was one of
Sure.
the, so this past
It was just a blur. I can't remember much of it.
so
Yeah.
so Thursday night we did at Cold Harbor Brewery right down the street on Otis Street in Westboro. By the way, great people, so much fun. The staff was insanely good. I would strongly suggest going there if you haven't. And I would also, I'm gonna give you my personal recommendation. The Irish Red that they have on tap right now is a stellar Irish Red. It's a little darker, malty, beautiful malty tones to it. Really, really good. Please stop there and see
As a beer.
everybody there as a beer. But we did a Burns night. Now, Randall, you
Yeah.
want to tell everybody what the Burns sent you with the
So, well,
master
I
of
mean,
ceremony?
this I found out in a weird kind of piece of information, but the second most celebrated birthday in the world is the birthday of Robert Burns on typically his actual birthday, January 25th.
You know what the first one is?
Another
Right?
25th.
You know what the other one is?
The most
Your Lord and,
celebrated birthday.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ Christmas.
Right.
I should know
And
that.
so traditionally, people around the world get together, celebrate. Most people know Auld Lang Syne, a lot of the poetry, some of the writing of him. But it's a
Red Rose.
fantastic evening of dining. And there's like little ceremonies, little things that you kind of stage, including the processional with the haggis coming in, and then a traditional address or speech about the haggis,
Right.
and other things sprinkled throughout the night. So what we like about this is, one, they had fantastic food. The pairings were unbelievable, and they had the best faux haggis I've ever had.
That okay.
And
so-
I have to get the recipe because it really,
really
was
did-
quite good, and it was almost indistinguishable from what I've had.
By the way, I love the chef there. He's so great.
Yeah.
He's I like him because he's vertically challenged like I am. And he's from originally from Puerto Rico. This guy is unbelievably so nice, so great. He put this whole thing together. You know, they couldn't get you can't get haggis because of how it's made and what it's made of. So we sort of gave him the sort of just the general consensus of what it has in it. He made something. I don't know. I know it had to have beef, and I think it had some liver in it and stuff
It was
like.
all top shelf items, and
Right.
it tasted
tasted
identical to haggis.
Unbelievable. He got the seasoning dead on.
Mhm.
And the one thing I really did like it, I don't know if anybody's ever had a Scotch egg, but Scotch eggs is basically a sort of a hard to soft boiled egg, somewhere in that range. And it's usually has
Breaded.
it's breaded, but it has around the egg, it's got a sausage around the egg. And this one had a little bit more spice to it than normal. And I thought it was actually a really good take.
Which one? The 3 that you had or the 4th?
So I had a half an egg. I don't know what you had. All of a sudden
well, I
they were
had
all
to
gone.
make sure the consistency.
Yeah, they were all gone. They were all gone.
Testing all.
Yeah, they were all right. But Johnny was there. We had there, and by the way, it was sponsored by Telebardine.
Right.
As a matter of fact, let's drink some of that now.
All right. So while
I'll
you're
do the
doing
fifth
that,
one. Yeah, tell everybody else.
so,
I'll give us some of
so
the
throughout the evening, you bring out the courses. There's entertainment in some forms, and great food. And then there are courses that are served, and we use the sponsor Tullibardine, which is a Highland whiskey from Scotland, and I think it's a real hidden gem. The price
Absolutely.
point on this is unbelievable when you're looking at the prices of whiskeys worldwide or even in the United States. It's very, very competitively priced.
Yeah,
And
actually,
the
I'll tell you
flavor
right
is unbelievable on it. So we had 4 different expressions of it. So we tried it at different courses, different versions of it.
Well,
And
yeah, what you're trying right now is the 15-year-old.
right,
So let me see if I can.
which I had with the fish and chips.
That was the fish and
version
chips one.
of it, yeah.
So
Not
This is-
particularly peated or a style
No,
that you would
no,
find
no.
is super smoky. In case you're wondering, it's a Highland style. This tends to be sweeter and a little bit lighter, but unbelievable, fantastic.
This has
flavor.
really good depth to it. It's a 15-year-old Telebardine. Now, 15 years old is up there in age. This sells for under $70. We have this on the shelf right now for under $70.
It's a great price for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just taste the flavor components in this. It's very, very good.
Oh.
I mean,
We had a cocktail with one that was, I would say, under $30 for the bottle.
the artisan, that would have been the artisan.
Yeah,
And the artisan is usually around $30, yeah, for the artisan, which has no age statement, but we made a Rob Roy. So basically for a Rob Roy, think about like a
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
with scotch.
Yeah, done with scotch instead of bourbon or rye.
Yeah.
And those they did a great job on that because it's one that you could also batch too. The Telebardine 12 I have up here, if everyone wants to try that, it's $45.
Right.
I mean, so these are like really great whiskeys. I always tell, these are one of my suggestions for people that sort of want to try Scotch and they haven't really tried Scotch. The cost to get in is relatively low in comparison, and they're always very good representations. Like this 15 is phenomenal.
Right. And I think that was like it was a lot of fun was had, not only with just the food and the entertainment, but like the whiskeys, I think were a real surprise and a treat as well.
Mhm.
We had a dessert thing. We sang Auld Lang Syne, and then, back out into the cold and going home. But for a few
Yeah,
hours,
that was great.
It was warm. A lot of great people there, the companionship and kind of celebration.
Everybody
was
had a
just
good time.
fun. Yeah.
That was at Cold Harbor this week, so that was phenomenal. I really had a good time.
So Tullibardine is the sponsor. Cold Harbor is the brewery that also did the cooking. And they would want me to say this, but on Thursday nights, it's $9 cheeseburger night. And so there were a lot of people at the restaurant.
They could have made a haggis burger.
There were a lot of people that were at the restaurant.
Right.
And I thought, oh my gosh, we're going to, it's going to be problematic. We have more people than we have seats. But they were there for the burgers. So they were wondering what all the bagpipes.
Well, we had a
was
kilt
going
on.
Yeah.
We had our kilts on. There was like
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6 of us with kilts, I think.
Yeah.
On kilts were not required.
No, but for the people who want to add that into it, they could.
But flannel was suggested if you
Yeah.
couldn't do that. It's the closest thing to a tartan you're gonna get.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was the event. That was Thursday night, and probably do something again next year. But until that time, yeah.
You want me to give me the 12? I'll give everybody some of the 12. I don't think anybody's going to complain if I give them more whiskey. Do you?
No.
Here's the 12. The 12 is actually a double wood.
So
it's matured in bourbon and sherry cask.
right. So giving it a little bit more depth and taking it in a different direction than the 15. All the core juice that comes off a distill is always the same at a distillery, unless you can always find an exception to this. But basically, when you look at a particular distillery and they have different expressions, it's the aging starts in the same place, but it's the aging and the types of wood that will change how it's flavored.
Pretty much like
10
wine.
seconds.
Pretty much like wine.
All right, we
I
gotta
think-
take another
yeah.
break, Randall.
All right. Well,
Try the 12. See what you think, guys.
as we sample this delicious Tullibardine from our Burns Night extravaganza, we are now leading into another break here on It's the Liquor Talk, and we'll be back on the other side. Please stay tuned, and we'll be back more after these commercial messages.
Now,
All right. So, hey, one of the fun things that we now have in stock at the store, we're in a break. We're from the thing. One of the fun things that we do have now in stock is we have a lot of stuff from Trillium. So Trillium is a brewery. We carry a lot of their beers. One of the few places that do. There's probably like a couple, maybe a dozen or more places around Mass that carry it. Not everybody does. Phenomenal brewery. We're now carrying all their spirits. And we'll go into some of Johnny made a drink last week with some of them. And we're also carrying their ready to goes, their RTDs. This one is a 6.5, this is a 12-ounce can. This is hard half and half. Vodka with lemonade, tea, and natural flavors. So I still had one left. So I figured we'd try it. That's
All
we're
right.
on a break, right? And we
Yeah.
come back, we'll do the
So this is the half and half, which has nothing to do with dairy products.
no,
Okay.
you're not. This is not your whipping. I know you like whipping cream, Randall, but
Yeah.
we're not going to get into that today. Yeah, you take that.
Is that a name of a cocktail? I'm not even
a half
sure.
and half?
No.
No, half and half is.
Keep both of them for yourself.
Oh, I know. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Randall.
It's like
So it's
my
not-
half and my
not
other
the
half.
half.
Right here.
So a half and half is lemonade
Yeah.
and tea. So typically on the golf course, a half and half was called an Arnold Palmer,
Yeah.
non-alcoholic, and it's called a John Daly if it has alcohol in it. So they say hard half and half, which the hard is the fact that it has vodka in it.
1 minute.
And if I mix Coke with
But
lemonade, it's a Laura Palmer. Because no,
No,
Twin Peaks?
no,
Anybody?
no, yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Oh no, we get it.
Ryan,
Yes,
Ryan, can I ask you a question?
sure. That wants a question.
If you didn't wear your kilt, they didn't get upset?
Oh,
It's not mandatory attire.
no, but he is saying like he's saying I would have went naked.
Regimental. As we say.
Regimental, yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, regimental is wearing nothing under your kilt. So
Well,
what's
it's wearing
worn?
nothing.
What's worn under your kilt? Nothing. Everything's in fine working order.
It's
Um,
another cunt.
I have
All right.
my socks and my shoes. Right.
What do you guys think of this one? Good.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
They're doing a great job with this stuff.
Back.
So check it out. We're gonna have them all in there.
Ready to drink Trillium.
That is good.
The
Right.
concierge of all things
Now I'm
alcohol,
jealous.
Ryan Maloney, and the medium of spirits, Randall Bird, join forces every week to bring audio nourishment to a parched audience. Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studios in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking.
Hey everybody, welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And on the dais today is myself, Randall, and of course the El Rey, the grape one, is here with us today. All right, you guys ready for the larceny question of the show?
Yes.
Yes.
Ready.
Okay. Now this should be relatively easy.
You just jinxed it, but okay.
Yeah.
No, I seriously. Okay.
All right.
What ingredient added to a martini makes it dirty? Is it A, cola, B, olive brine, C, cocoa powder, or D, bitters? As I'm sipping the martini, that
Olive brine?
Correct. I think I'm going to go with olive.
what are you gonna go with?
Olive brine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Johnny, what did you put in this? Olive brine. Yes, that's correct. It's a dirty martini. You use olive brine.
Why wouldn't they call it brackish? Right. If it's brine
first-
mixing with non-brine.
Right, because most people would not get that reference, unfortunately.
All right.
Would not get that reference. But yes, it is olive juice. Anybody? No, no one answered it on the we did it pretty quickly though, so
So you're
Question,
going to
yeah.
have now. Here's a question for people who drink a lot more martinis than I do.
okay.
You have the olive, which
This is
has,
a really
has
good
a
one, by the
salty
way.
characteristic to it, right?
Mhm.
Slight salt characteristic to the olive. Now you've added the olive brine. Is that why it seems quite salty?
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
it just
Yes.
elevated? Is the brine part with the salt
Yes.
making it more salty?
Yes.
Right.
All right.
And here's the other part of that you're not thinking about that I figure you would though. Johnny also added a twist of lemon in there. The lemon accentuates the briny part.
Okay.
Like it does, it brightens it,
enhances
it enhances it.
Okay.
You know, like certain things like mango, like it enhances peach. There's like certain flavors that enhance vanilla enhances chocolate. So there are certain things that do that, like citrus enhances the saltiness.
All right.
It's the acid salt type.
I
of
think
thing.
they should all stay in their own lanes, but okay. That's fine.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Think they should-
I'm a purist.
you are you?
I'm mixing stuff
Have
up.
you ever seen Randall eat and he's gonna call himself a purist?
Right.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard
The
of. He-
pure
everything's together
Beating machine.
and eating. Everybody tell you about the treasure salad? Yeah, with the hamburger at the bottom of the salad. Yeah, you make
Why-
a
what
hamburger and
motivation?
salad.
I'm now
together.
calling it the Oak Island
Of course you are.
because you can dig through all that BS, but there better be some treasure at the
The
bottom.
better be- yeah. Okay, you're gonna go with that, are
The
you?
only way it's worth it.
It's just the only one. All right. Oh my
You never
God.
find it. You never find the hamburger.
Never find it. You found the hamburger. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
I know you found the hamburger. All right. This past Wednesday, we had one of the greats of master distillers and blenders in the store. Okay, so if you've ever had, especially if you had Irish whiskey, if you've had any of like the spots, you know, the green spot, red spot, yellow spot, you ever had a Middleton Irish whiskey, you've had some of the stuff that he has done. Brian Nation was here on Wednesday. I can't tell you. I look up to this guy. He's phenomenal. God knows why, but you can watch the whole interview. It's on YouTube now. It's the Liquor Talking YouTube channel. Hopefully, if cousin Vinny's listening, he'll add it to our Facebook page now. But he took his whole family and left probably one of the most premier jobs in Ireland. You're a master distiller and blender of Irish whiskey for one of the top Irish
At
whiskey
Middleton,
places
so
at Middleton,
Jameson
right?
and everything else. yeah.
Jameson and everything else, right? He went and took his whole family to Minnesota to start working on a new company and being the master distiller there called Keeper's Heart. And what they were doing is they were actually at the beginning they were and they still do sourcing whiskeys, and then he was blending them together. So he was doing American like bourbon and Irish whiskey. He was doing all this stuff, and then
Called the Irish American.
Irish plus American.
And so different styles of whiskeys, which is
Right.
something that we think is the future of where we're headed to.
So you got it. Yeah. If you're interested in that, just want to hear actually I think a really good like interview with him and going through pretty much his lineup. You definitely want to do that. Like listen to it. It's great. But for the drink of the show, Randall,
All right, which we've put in our coffee mugs because it's nobody's business what's in our coffee mugs. But we're happy to tell you today, it's the sensation known as Brian Nation's product,
yes.
Keeper's Heart.
And Keeper's Heart, and this is actually a special one. This is not out. It's actually coming out this week. We should have it by like Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there. We're going to have it. It's called Keeper's Heart. This is the American pot still. It's triple pot distilled American whiskey, and this is their own distillate. It's 4 years old, and I was just going to get you the ABV on this one because I'm not seeing it right away, but it is. Oh, come on.
I'm going to say that if you were on top of your stuff, you would be here drinking some of this before it's been released. Our studio audience is literally drinking
Johnny
the
will find it
future
on me.
right now.
Yes, they're drinking into the future.
Right.
So I got to tell you, I think it's because they're using, so to make this, he's using malted and unmalted barley to make this. And it's triple pot distilled,
Which is typically a very Irish style,
Style,
but it's
right.
made in the United
made
States.
in the United States. And then they're putting it in virgin oak. What did you say, Johnny? 46 proof. They're putting it in virgin oak
6%.
bourbon barrel, oak barrels. So brand new oak barrels, virgin oak barrels. So this is a sort of a brand new take on this. Try it, see what you think.
Yeah, I've already tried it while you were talking.
Yeah. All right.
Well, this
not,
one
of
is
course,
this one is
not-
their own
this is their own
distillation.
Johnny.
There was a comment, a question about, yes, they
Yeah,
did
this
have
was-
sourced products. They still do in their lineup.
Yeah.
But this particular one is their venture into making the full control of the product.
Right. And and I think,
It's
and
pretty tasty stuff.
is this good?
Yeah. I
It is, like,
I find
super impressed.
chocolatey, almost like
Yeah.
those type of notes
Yes.
from the malted and the unmalted barley. So
This is, so it's non-chill filtered now too, because they're 46, right?
Yeah.
So it's non-chill filtered. It's all natural color. First of all, the color on this thing is amazing. It's like this coppery, reddish hue to it. Really, really nice. The flavor on this is really good. And it's 4 years old, but this is, it reminded me of like Randall and I, young whiskey. Okay. So if you drink rye at 4 years old, it's fairly mature. It tastes great. There's usually no graininess. Bourbon, on the other hand, at 4 can have, doesn't always, but can have that like graininess in it. And so
Yeah.
sometimes you got to wait a little bit longer. This at 4 years old is a complete whiskey. It's really, really good. All those flavors are integrated. It's not grainy at all. There's some depth in here. Like Randall said, there's some great flavors going on in here.
there's
It
some
could
wood
not be-
spice as well.
Yeah.
So
It's this. So, this is like $50. This is $49.99.
Yeah.
For this. I thought this was fantastic. Not in yet, but it will be very shortly.
right.
What do
Yeah,
you guys think,
so-
audience? What do you think? Very good.
Winner.
I'm
I'm really liking
Yeah,
this.
It's such a weird kind of thing to start talking about, but you see a lot of these Scottish whiskeys 12, 15 years. They can do that because the climate's different, and also they're using spent casks so they can go for longer aging times. But we're very hung up in the United States on this age statement, which was just a kind of a byproduct of marketing back in the day in the 90s from Scotland.
Absolutely.
And I find that if you're paying attention, you can find some great tasting stuff that's not, you know, crowing or talking about the age,
Mhm.
because the
And
age
at
is
this
not a
price
factor.
point.
If you have a brand new barrel, it's going to develop faster. If you're using different types of grains, it's going to change at a different rate. And there's no real set time that you can say malt whiskey is 4 years, bourbon, corn, high rye, 9 years. There are people that have a consensus on when they think a lot of that stuff develops, but like I would encourage people, taste stuff. We have John upstairs tasting people on the
Yep,
whiskey.
try before you buy.
And then when you taste it and you decide you like it for the price point, like you're not going to go home and have some kind of crazy surprise that you're stuck with something that you didn't want.
You know, it's almost as if I told you to do that, because it's amazing that you just set that whole thing up, because we've been talking lately a lot about shelf gems, which are things going to be on the shelf all the time that you can find that are very good between $50 and $60.
Right.
And you don't have to hunt. You don't have to do all this stuff. As a matter of fact, this Whiskey Wednesday coming up, February 4th, John and I are actually going to be doing a double blind tasting on shelf gems. So it's all going to be seven. Do we say seven? Yeah, seven whiskeys, all between $50 and $60. This time we're going to do bourbons. We're going to do bourbons for that price, and you're going to try them. You're not going to know what you're tasting, and we'll reveal at the end after everybody sort of voted and had some, drank everything and do it. Because you're right, Randall. Don't look at, like, sometimes we get blinded by the packaging and the age and all this other stuff. Try it.
I
See
hear
if you like
people
it.
say stuff to me. They'll say, well, I
What?
don't like to drink anything that's less than so and so age. And I'm like, all right, more for me, because like you're going for a target
Right.
that isn't based on how it tastes. It's just a number, right? And we
Yep.
call this money ball, where you're statistically trying to find the best whiskey. But the real final definitive answer on whether you like a whiskey can only be determined by your senses.
Right.
Um,
Absolutely. All right, we got to go. By the way, I'll reiterate. John gave me the thing. It's the American pot still from Keeper's Heart is 46% ABV. In case you didn't hear me, I said it before, but in case somebody didn't hear me. All right, we got to take a break.
Yeah.
Get us out of here.
All right, we're breaking. This is it. Hang on to your seats.
Hang on.
We'll be back
everybody.
in just a moment.
Second.
Oh,
10
we still have
seconds.
10 minutes. You're listening to It's a Liquor
No,
Talking
10 minutes.
here.
10 seconds, dude. All right, we're gonna take a break. If you want to follow us along, go to Julio's Facebook page. You can follow us through the break. 10 minutes.
Please keep your kilt on.
All right. So here we are. We're in break. It's the last day. It's January 31st, last day, dry January. That's not going to say we're not going to try some stuff after this, but I figured we would do, in honor of that, during the break, we would do a Sapporo Premium non-alcoholic beer. Contains less than 0.5 alcohol by volume, malt beverage with natural flavors. And this is the Sapporo. We hadn't tried a Japanese one, so I thought that would be sort of cool. See how this
Really?
goes. Yeah, I did.
That's what you think?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I did. When I go to Disney World and we go to Epcot, they have they do Kirin frozen Japanese beer, and they freeze the foam on the top, which is great in Florida because as it melts, it's melting beer. It's not melting water, so it's not diluting the beer. It's sort of cool. All right, this is non-alcoholic. This is Sapporo. This happens to be one of the more popular ones that we do sell. A lot of people pick this one up.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nose on it's good. Get that maltiness on it.
Yeah.
Clean, crisp. That's pretty good. I don't know if I immediately had this, I would be like going, oh, it's non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got some really good flavors in there.
Yeah. No.
I mean, the Sapporo is a lighter style beer. It's usually a dry beer anyways.
You have to add water to it. Or...
Yes, sometimes.
Powdered beer.
Powdered water.
thought the Guinness was probably the best I've had.
Guinness was good.
This is right up there.
This is
right up
good.
there.
If you like a Pilsner style,
Yeah.
this would be up there. Guinness is more of that, it is a Guinness. It's
Is
that
that
darker
the
beer.
one that's 0 point?
0 point. Oh, you want me to get
Zero.
that
I
out there?
think it's 0.
This is
Zero.
what Randall. This is 0.5. There's some other ones that are 0.0, and I know what Randall wants. I don't know if I still have it. Hold on. Let me see.
Why would you ever delete that?
I don't know why I would, so I probably still have it. Yes, here it is. Ready? Randall wants this.
Mr. Blutowski. 0.0.
Mr. Blutowski. 0.0.
Love it. That's great.
So there you go. Randall's happy now that I played that. I don't know. I think this is pretty good. Now that we've done that, you want to do something else? Randall didn't get to try this one because he wasn't here. We also had Glendalough was here the week before on Whiskey Wednesday, and Rowdy Rooney, the master distiller at Glendalough, brought us a 21-year-old Tokai finished whiskey.
Is this the
Irish
empty bottle on the
That's
table?
the empty bottle they put so you could smell it, that you couldn't taste it. But there was a little bit left, and I figured we could all have some of it. This is not available. He asked us, and he asked us what we would do we think that this is ready to be bottled? And we said yes. So we're hoping he's going to send us some when he does it. I don't think he put down. Yes, the ABV on this one is 54.54, which is really getting specific, but
Yeah. That last 0.54.
the last 0.04 is the one that really gets you.
Yeah.
I thought this was phenomenal.
Tokai, Hungarian dessert wine.
Yes.
The casks, like a Sauterne, very, very add like a pretty.
Yeah, what's the grading? What's the grading on like Tokai? That's Hungarian. What's the grading? Is it like 3 punts, 2 punts? Like there's a sugar, like almost like or a quality rating system on their stuff. Do you know what they are, Ray?
I don't.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure there is though. I'll have to look that up because it was driving me crazy the other day, and then I stopped driving me crazy, and I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
That I wanted to look at it.
It is one of the greatest dessert wines.
Oh, they're phenomenal.
Really?
I mean,
They're
it's
phenomenal.
right up there with Sauternes.
Yeah.
And typically sourced wood that's
Broadcasting
different.
live from
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Cold Storage
All right.
Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro. It's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium, Randall Bird.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN
Yeah.
AM 830. All right, we're back. During the break we tried what did we try? We tried a bunch of stuff. We tried a non-alcoholic Sapporo. That was fantastic. I remember that. We tried a 21-year-old Irish whiskey that was aged in Tokai barrels
Yep.
from Glendalough. That was fantastic too.
Not available, but
Not available.
possibly available.
Yeah, that's
in the
why we don't
future.
do those during the show, but we'll tell you about them afterwards. So, as I told you, Surfside and Stateside are now sponsors of the show. One of the perks is we start getting stuff before it's being released. Here's another thing that's going to be released this week. It's their 8-pack of half and half. It's called the half and half pack.
Okay.
So it's iced tea, it's half and half, but they also have the different flavors in there too.
So
I-
it's a half vodka, half iced tea, but
no half
raspberry, mango, and other flavors.
half lemonade, half tea. All of them have vodka in it.
Oh, okay.
what
So
I'm
it's
saying?
not the half isn't referring to the portion of
No.
alcohol in it. Okay.
And so I thought we would try some. They also gave us these, and they're going to be giving these out, I guess, when they do a tasting on Saturday. They're like these little things that
It's
hang
a
off
shot glass.
that
with a
hang
belt
off the
clip.
beer. Yeah, on a belt, yeah, pretty much. And if you put them on a Surfside, with the Stateside vodka in it, they're called Surfs Up.
Surfs up.
So you have a shot.
So you would
and the
go
can-
to perhaps a restaurant or someplace, and they would serve the vodka in the shot,
Right.
and then give you the chilled can, and then you would do the shot and then drink,
Yeah,
or you try mixing it in.
you could
What do
put it
drink?
in. Either one
Yeah.
you could do. Absolutely.
But it's
So-
a little holster for vodka.
That's a little holster for vodka. It's kind of cute. All right. So here we go. This is not, this is brand new. It's coming out this week or next week, I should say. We're on Saturday. So next week. This is their half and half with their vodka in it, but this is blackberry. So I heard
That's
this one was supposedly, like, everybody was talking about how good this one is. So I figured we'd try it.
These are not here yet, Brian.
They're not here yet. They'll be in this week. They
Advanced copy.
just landed. Yeah, we got a little advanced copy. That's always what I like about when we get a new sponsor. A lot of times they send us stuff
Pretty
that
good.
not everybody doesn't have. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you would probably, are you think they're going to give this out with the little holster?
They're gonna do that on Saturday. They're gonna do a tasting on Saturday. This is 4.5% ABV. They're gonna do it Saturday before Super Bowl. They're actually gonna do a tasting from 1 to 4 with the vodka and the Surfside with the new flavors and stuff. So they're gonna have a tasting. They're gonna launch it right. All right, Johnny, here you go. Here's Surfside. Take it out to everybody out there. See if they like it.
Excellent.
I'm gonna try this.
You're like,
Let's
yeah,
try it.
blackberry iced tea with lemonade and vodka. I mean, what's not to like about that?
We can taste the blackberry.
Lots of
I
table.
told him though, I said, I know they're responsive, but I said, if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. I mean, listen, there's plenty of things that we sell that I don't like personally.
Yeah.
But I can see the value in them and I can see
Right.
why people like them. But this is really nice.
Yeah.
This is
Nice.
really good. So yeah, so these are all going to be coming out this week. So the pack has in it half and half. It has mango half and half. It has blackberry half and half, and raspberry. So 4 different types of ones in the 8-packs. So
All
you
right.
get 2
So
cans
they're
of
going to
each.
be here next week doing
Next Saturday.
sampling Saturday. Here's my question about next Saturday. In the past, we've done a pretty intense competition with Bloody Marys.
Oh, I don't know if I have time this week. Randall won
Well-
last time, so he wants us to do it again. That's the thing.
Right.
The Bloody Mary contest. Do you really want to?
Because it's not about the Bloody Mary. Let's be
No
honest.
kidding. No kidding.
It's about the hamburgers that I would get to eat on yours, or the
How about we just cut to
Put
the
sauce
chase?
on top.
Why don't
Right.
I just see if
The-
we can get hamburgers delivered next week? Would that be okay with you? What is if we did next week?
haggis burgers?
Haggis burgers. What if we did next week? What if we did next week because it's going to be our pre Super Bowl show? Why don't I see if I can get somebody to bring some food in? Would that make you happy?
Yes.
It's so easy.
Like, why would you?
I know.
But I'm just saying. So maybe you modify it so that it's only the what do you call that? The embellishment of the
The
bloody-
accoutrement,
No, but it's the garnish.
the garnish, yes.
I
I mean,
can
you can
only be store bought.
no, but let's just do it. Let's just do a
Okay.
tailgater. Let's just do a tailgater.
Okay.
Well, you can
I'll
bring
bring
the
in
Bloody
the
Mary.
tailgate.
Yes, bring in a tailgate. You know he's really bringing in a tailgate. Right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he does. Is the table?
Yeah.
All right, you bring in the tailgate, and we'll get some food. How's that? Does that make
Okay.
it? Does that make it any type of better?
Right. So a lot of people can't go to the
He's
game and
easy.
can't tailgate. So
Yeah.
I've developed a shelf system
Well-
that's made from a pickup truck tailgate that folds out of the wall. So even in your living room, you can tailgate, right? Is this
Yes,
not
that is
perfect?
A
That,
nice
that
concept.
is sort of perfect.
And maybe it's in your garage and you need an extra shelf space that folds down. So it has the strap from the
concept.
pickup truck.
All right. I wasn't gonna do this, but I think we should because next week
Just
we
to shut us up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to
you know.
stop Randall. Yes. We have a new project that Randall and I are working on. Now,
Yeah.
those of you who remember Roxy, which was our rye
Roxy.
whiskey, finished in a. Go ahead. You want to tell them?
Well, so we condition barrels with sodas. And this is a style that would have been available pre-World War II because most barrels were not stainless or anything. So you could use sarsaparilla, you could use Moxie, which was the previous one with a rye. And this particular one is a Texas-based bourbon that's been aged in a Dr. Pepper conditioned barrel. This
Now,
one's
I wanna
called
point-
The Doctor is In.
Yes, this is a new one. It's not out yet. This is actually a barrel sample that you guys are trying.
Again, you're drinking the future.
And I will tell you, the one we did before, which was Roxy, which was Moxie flavored, finished rye in that barrel. I will tell you, we sent that to San Francisco for the competition. That actually got a gold medal, 90
Yeah.
points. And it was I'll pretty much guarantee you it was the only soda finished rye whiskey at that competition. So this one is bourbon. This is bourbon, and this one is going to be
So this
Finish with
only
Dr. Pepper.
incited more madness.
yes.
And this one will be called The Doctor Is In. That's the name of it. Copper and Cask is the label.
Yep.
And
You guys
got
are
a
the
little
first guys
sample.
trying this. So we have not tried this to anybody yet. I figured you guys were here. A bunch of you were here today, so we would try this.
We also, you know, I was speaking to some folks at the Burn Supper, and they were talking about how Autocratic was like a good favorite one, which was
The
a
coffee.
coffee-inspired one.
Yep.
But I've been super pumped about this project.
All right.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
What do you guys think?
All right.
Thumbs up. Real like
We poll you without actually having you vote on the air in case you do thumbs down, but they all did thumbs up.
they all did
So-
thumbs up. I will tell you, I did try this with Brian Nation on Wednesday
Yeah.
before we started. He really liked it. He says, "Can I get a bottle of this?" I'm like, certainly can. He liked it. Thought it really, really well went very well together.
So the barrel is conditioned with Dr. Pepper syrup.
Right, right.
We're not putting Dr. Pepper syrup into it. We have to pour that out.
And then go.
We have you know, a big tub of it, and it's pretty it's got a lot of the char and the barrel stuff that it's pulled out with the syrup.
Yeah, we're not using the syrup for anything.
Well, I want to do like a little bottle of bitters or whatever, but whatever, we'll figure that out.
Yeah,
Anyway,
figure that out.
this will be coming out and hopefully in time for the show, which I just want to mention that in a month from now, you got your big Go Whiskey Week.
Go Whiskey Week is coming up. We're going to go through that next week during the Super Bowl spectacular. We'll go through that.
Let me
listen.
lock down what the food is for next week, so I know.
Okay, stop.
You're
wanna see-
buying food.
Yeah, I'm going to buy you some
Okay,
food.
that's all I need to know.
Maybe a cookie. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, next week is the Super Bowl. Go Pats. You can do this. Win this for us. Mostly for Randall because he has no idea what you do. And it'd be really good. So go
30
Pats.
seconds.
Oh, we still got 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was counting down. I thought we're done. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Well, we are going to do Go Whiskey Week is coming up. The end of February. You do want to get in touch with, go to juliosliquors.com, go to the events page, right? Start scrolling down. We got a ton of stuff there. Including the Grand Dram, all the ones there. We just added one that starts the Friday before Go Whiskey Week. So Go Whiskey Week is expanding into the next week. It's the biggest whiskey show in New England, period. Check it out.
It's the Liquor Talking. Thank you for listening. Please be safe out there, especially in the cold weather, the parties, festivities, and activities that are going on over the next week. And we'll see you on the other side, and hopefully just before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, go Patriots. All right. Oh, I cut us out. Oops.
Everyone's relieved.